Hi, this is Donna Singleton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, and this week Stampin' Up! Released their last chance list, which is what they call their retiring list. So they've released two lists, one for the annual catalog and one for the mini catalog. So today I'm going to share with you what's retiring in the annual catalog, and that catalog looks like this. You might have a glare because I laminate my catalog because I use it so much. And I went through my book and I marked it up. Now, that's not saying I caught everything. I might have missed a few things. I did the best I could, but sometimes it's hard to read that long list that they gave you. So I went through and I marked up my book, and I'll show you. And I wanted to start on this page because I wanted to show you that the 2018-2020 colors retire this year. So everything that's retiring isn't retired right this minute. It's retiring June 2nd. However, it is also while supplies last. So when the retiring list comes out, if there's something on it that you really like, you should probably purchase it before it's gone. I do have my host code open for April, so we still have a little bit of time left. If you'd like to place an order with me, please use my host code, my April host code. And my Stampin' Up! Website is donnasingleton.stampinup.net. So anyway, so 2018 to 2020 colors are retired. So anything in the book. And I'm going to jump ahead, and I'm just going to try to go kind of fast because this is a big book. But any of the suites that we introduced in this catalog, the suite itself, which was usually a whole conglomeration of products, has retired, and also bundles. So when you look at that list, make sure you look at the ones that have asterisks, because 2 asterisks means that the items in the bundles, the items may not be retiring, but the bundle itself will no longer be available after June 2nd. Okay, so here we go. So, and all the designer series papers that came out in this are all retiring, which is sad because they're really pretty. So if you see something, like I said, grab it. There are a few things on sale. So I'm just going to go as fast as I can. It's kind of like going through a yearbook, though. So the Woven Threads papers retiring. Pop of Petals stamp sets retiring. The Pocket Full of Happiness and the Label Me Pretty is retiring. This is as well as, I've already marked up the stamps in the back of my book, but I mean the punches, but the Label Me Pretty punch is also, the Pretty Label punch it's called, is also retiring. So we have Everything Amazing's retired, Pretty Pavilion, also the bundle. So the dies and the stamp set together are retiring. This Special Celebrations, I have to pull this up because I want you to see this. This is my all-time favorite. I hope you can see this. Let me see if I can kind of move it around. This is my all-time favorite bundle. And for sentiments, I think it's wonderful. I love the happy birthday. You can use the congratulations. You can put in the special couple for the bra. It's got the baby. It's a really nice set. And I use these 2 stamps a lot. So, and it's a double set, so it is $33, a little more expensive than normal. The Daisy Lane stamp set bundle is retiring. Not the stamp, just the bundle. And as I said, the suite and the bundles retiring. So, and this happens to be the stamps retiring also. The Pretty Peacock, both of these, and I already marked up the back, these papers are retiring. The stamp and I believe the dies are also retiring. The On to Advent, I'm going to grab this one I think before it retires because it's good to use for retirement and congratulations and stuff. The Grandmother's House, Cuckoo for You is retiring, as well as the bundle and the die. Let's see, Botanical Bliss is retiring. I believe the dies also. Oh, I love these. The cows are retiring. Over the Moon, and the little piggy's retiring too. So sad. The Young at Heart is retiring. Delightful Day is retiring, as well as the bundle. The scallop note cards, I did see this. Those are retiring. This is another one. This is when people were joining during celebration and they could get a free stamp set. This is the one I suggested because it was $37 because you got a free stamp set for at any price. But this is another one that I use a lot. Let's see if I can move that around so you can see the sentiments. So if you're looking to pick up some sentiments, that you might want to look into that one. Let's see. So again, Sweet and Bundle. So the paper's gone. Paper's gone. Actually, the Verdant Garden stamp set is gone also. I want to make sure I'm staying in the... Let me see. I'll have to cover up my sign a little bit. Okay. Whoops, I missed a page. Let's see. So the Stitched All Around stamp set is retiring. Winds of Change, Enjoy Life. This was a good one. Hold On to Hope. Nope, that's not. The Heartland's retiring. The Peaceful Place is retiring. Oops, I missed a page. Accented Blooms. The Barn Door's retiring. Modern Heart is retiring. So the Follow Your Art Designer paper's retiring. It Starts with Art is retiring. I believe the dies also. The Ride With Me is retiring along with the dies. Colorful Seasons is retiring. I believe they're keeping, I'll have to check, but I think I wrote down that they're reconfiguring. Because if you look at the list and you see 4 asterisks, that means that they are reconfiguring the item. Like all our blends, people thinking they're retiring because they're on the list, but they're just reconfiguring them. Or changing the name. That's what the 4 asterisks mean. This Sweetly Swirled is retiring. I like that one. And I don't know if you know this, but when there's a shading behind an object, that means it has dies or punches that go along with it. So let me see. So Sweetly Swirled. Check You Out, For the Win, You Always Deliver. I like using that one for people that placed orders. I just ordered this one because I want to do some cards for a lot of sports fans. The Varied Vases, both are retiring. Family, nope, not Family Party, sorry. I got to make sure some of them are highlighted because of that I own them. Birthday Goodness, Birthday Backgrounds. Piece of Cake's retiring, as well as the punch that goes with this. Wish for It All is retiring, and the bundle itself. Perennial Birthday. Oh, this brings back so many memories. I really like this one. We made a lot of cute cards in classes with this. Broadway Birthday is retiring. Merry Christmas to All. This is a nice set. And Lots of Cheer. Oh, I loved the snowman. Remember him? He's retiring. The Making Christmas Sprites retiring. The Dashing Deer is retiring. This is also, the punch is also retiring for this. And this is sad because this is a really nice stamp set. And it has dies that are retiring also. I'm glad that they kept Winter Woods. That's a nice pretty tree. So let's see. Pressed Puddles. Of course, the Sweet in the bundle is retiring. The paper's retiring. Beautiful Promenade is retiring. Let's see. Artfully Aware is retiring. You Are So Loved is retiring. Oh, Healing Hugs. Love that one. That's not retiring, which I'm glad about that. Forever Lovely is retiring. Not that I'm glad that any of these are retiring, but there are some that are really, you know, I like using a lot. Will Walrus Be Friends is retiring. Here's to Strong Women is retiring. I'm excited that they kept this little set. Beautiful Bouquet. That's a nice set. That's a big set too. Sorry for Everything is retiring. That's a nice one too, especially if you make cards for friends that have lost their pets. So Love You to Pieces is retiring. Welcome to the team and Genuine Gems. Above the Cloud is retiring, also the punch that goes with this. Another Sweet and Bundle retiring. The paper's retired. The Tropical Chic stamp set has retired, and along with the dies that go with it. This was a nice kit because you got 2 ink spots. So this is still available while supplies last. You get a nice metal tin, you get a punch, you get these 4 stamps that go with it, 2 ink spots, and a square, an acrylic block to put your stamps on. So this is a great little gift to have. The tags are perfect little size for little tiny little gifts and to decorate cards. Okay, let's see. Daisy Delight is retiring. A big thank you. Be Thankful's retiring. Now, as far as these up here, I already marked the back. The Gingham Gala is retiring. The Gold Faceted Gems and the Frosted Flowers are all retiring. I can remember, I just marked that up. Sweet Bundle retiring. Paper's retiring. I'm so glad these made the cut. I like these. This is sad. This is a really cute set. And I'm sad that this set and its dies are retiring. This set's retiring. Little Elephant and the punch are retiring. The Wiggle Worm and the dies are retiring. These 2 sets, Happy Tales and 9 Lives, are retiring. And I believe we're keeping the punches that go along with them, though. Sweet and Bundle retiring. The stamp set, the DSP, are retiring. This stamp set, this bundle, this came with these Praiseworthy Prose, hand-lettered prose dies. That's retiring. I Say Hello is retiring. The Pressed Petals, I remember I saw that's retiring. The Fanciful Fragrance, Tea Together and its dies are retiring. Beautiful You, this was a nice one. Remember we cut out the dresses, stamped them on a colored DSP and pasted it on top and did like a fussy cutting and paper piecing technique. That was fun. Lovely as the Day. I believe the dies that go with this also. Abstract Impressions. This one I can't remember. For some reason I thought that, I don't have it marked, but I thought that was retiring. Sweet and Bundle. The paper, the stamp set, this band together, the bundle's retiring, but the stamp set is not. Okay, Budding Borders, the painted glass is retiring. Also the dies that go with it. Let's see, I'm glad that one stayed. I like that one. Let's see, those 2 made the cut. Oh, Little Twinkle's retiring. And I believe that was with a punch, or was that a die? I can't remember, but that's retired. Garden Goodness is retired. Painted Harvest is retired. This leaf punch, that's retiring. That's one of my favorite things. Rare Blessings retiring. Slice of Happiness is retiring. These 2 are great. I'm glad these didn't retire. Okay, Sweet and Bundle retiring. Paper's retiring. The stamp set, Tasteful Textures, as well as the bundle is retiring also. So, Leave a Little Sparkles retiring. Magical Mermaid. Oh, look, see, I mark things. This splatter here is one of my favorite splatters. So I use that on a lot of cards. I don't even keep it with my set. I keep it in my bin with all my acrylic blocks. Stargazing is retiring. Wonderful Moments is retiring. Seaside Notions is retiring. No, wait, I'm sorry. It's not. I don't have an R next to it. Strike that. Just Wonderful Moments. Those 3 are retiring. Let's see. First Frost is retiring. That was really a nice one, too. I'm sad about that. The Wild Rose Bundle's retiring. The stamp set is not. Capture the Good is retiring. Love What You Do. That's retiring. That. Oh, I have a note here. I write these things in my... when we use the back of this, like remember that animal outing one I showed you? We did a card that had we made the two giraffes looking at each other. So you stamped it on the back of a flat, bigger stamp. So we use that for reverse images. This is retiring. Sweet and Bundle retiring. The paper. Luckily these two made the cut. They're not retiring. Rooted in Nature's not retiring. However, I believe their dies are being reconfigured. Because some of the things on the list, like I said, if you see 4 asterisks, it means that they are reconfiguring or changing the name. Like those leaves, those are retiring. Retiring, retiring, retiring. Artisan Textures is retiring. Sea of Textures is retiring. Let It Ride is retiring. Gallery Grunge is retiring. Retiring. Handwritten is retiring, both the wood block and the clear. Crackle Paint is also retiring, both wood and clear amount. The Around the Corner, Boho Dots. Let's see. Crafting Forever is retiring, which is sad because I think anybody that crafts and makes cards or scrapbooks should have that one. The Lined Alphabet is retiring. So let's see, we're getting to the back of the book. So we're at the pages where it shows the color collections. On these 2 pages, the only thing that is retiring is the bright 6x6 Designer Series paper. And now on this page, these are in colors, and if you're not aware or you're new to Stampin' Up, in colors are colors that Stampin' Up brings out 5 new colors every year, but they last for 2 years. So these 5 colors, Lovely Lipstick, which I love, Grapefruit Grove, Pineapple Punch, Call Me Clover, and Blueberry Bushel. These all came out in 2018, so they're retiring 2020. So anything in this book that Stampin' Up or that Stampin' Up has that are in those colors retires June 2nd. So if you like any of these colors, cardstock, ink, ribbon, buttons, the paper, anything that you like, I would grab. And if you have the stamp pads and you didn't get the refills and you like the color, go back and buy them. They're only $3.75 a piece. And this way you'll be able to just re-ink your ink pad if, months or next year or whenever down the road it dries out a little, then you can re-ink it. Okay, so as far as that Designer Series paper, they're all retired. But we will be, rest assured, if you like any of these, grab them now. Rest assured, we'll have beautiful paper coming out. But, so any of the in colors for 2018-20 paper and the Designer Series paper for the 4 main color collections is retiring. My guess is they'll probably bring that back. The Bird Ballad laser cut cards and tins is retiring. The foiled edge card and envelopes are retiring. The scallop note cards and envelopes are retiring. The Perennial Essence vellum cardstock, just the black foil is retiring. All the glimmer paper is retiring. In fact, you get 2 sheets in a packet for $5. But out of these 4s, I'm not sure which is which, but each of them are 30 to 60% off. I just yesterday morning ordered a few packages of those. The pearlized doilies are retiring, and the shimmer detailed laser cut special paper is retiring. The large 12x12 album is retiring. The pressed journals are retiring. Our 12x12 page protectors are retiring. That's sad. And the 12x12 miscellaneous variety pack is retiring. I hope they come up with something to keep all our scrapbooking friends happy. The Come Sail Away Memories and More card kits are retiring. Also the Magnolia Lane ones. The Magnolia Lane Specialty Memories and More cards and envelopes is retiring. The Follow Your Art embellishment kit's retiring. Tags and More, pressed petals, washi tape, Follow Your Art washi tape. The craft pillow boxes. And let's see, the baker's boxes, the copper dotted treat bags, the tins, the 3x6 gusseted cellophane bags, the Nature's Twine is retiring, the metallic threads retiring, and this, I hate that the white's retiring because I use this a lot, and it's cotton, and you can color it with our alcohol markers, so you can kind of make it any color you want. So this is retiring also, the blue and Sahara Sand. Just about all the ribbons. It might be easy to say what's not retiring. I don't think the scallop lace trim is. The Old Olive Peacock, I don't believe is retiring. I don't have it marked. These are all sticking around. This braided, that's sticking around. Oh, this one's retired. The copper trim's retired. This leaf ribbon, that's really cute, especially if you have that animal outing set. That's cute to put behind things. Let's see, that's retiring. This, I'm sad about this too, because this burlap ribbon, you could cut a piece of this and you could pull off the little tiny fiber of nylon or whatever it is and make this into long just strips of burlap, almost like the linen thread, which is coming up, I guess. I don't think we oh, here it is. It's similar to that by breaking it up. So that, and I really like that. I put it on a lot of masculine cards. All the 2018, 2020 colors are retiring. Oh my goodness, our little candle embellishments are retiring. Again, the 1820 colors. These are retiring. I'm sad about that because those were great for daisy centers. These were really cute to add to men's cards. They're the little wrenches and keys. The cork embellishments are retiring. The flower faceted gems are retiring. The enamel dots, just about, yeah, everything on this page. These are really nice to go with that in that sail away suite. Let's see, these, I just use these clear ones in some sympathy cards, but I really like these two. I'm kind of sad they're gone too. And our Noble Peacocks are rhinestones are retiring. We're keeping our regular rhinestones and our pearls. The Heart Epoxies are retiring. We're keeping the red rhinestones, and the glitter enamel dots are retiring. Let's see, the Dinah Roar enamel shapes are retiring. These designer elements, oh, I like those on masculine cards. Those are retiring. These are retiring. This I'm sad about too, because these were great flower centers. These clear and gold faceted gems. I like those a lot. And the Gingham Gala adhesive back sequence is retiring. Now, a lot of people think that our Stampin' Blends are retiring, but they're not. They're being reconfigured. I think I might have seen something about they're just going to offer them in a combo pack, but I'm not quite sure. But if you looked at the retiring list, you might have freaked out thinking, why are they retiring them? I haven't gotten all the colors yet. But they have the 4 asterisks next to the line, which means they're being reconfigured. The pigment sprinkles are retiring. The aqua paint is being retired. The journaling pens, which I like these. They were two thicknesses of the point. I like that. That's retiring. The black, copper, shimmer black, and shimmer white stamping emboss powder is retiring. The decorative mass, our dazzling diamond stamping glitter is retiring, which is, I really like that on Christmas cards. Put a little liquid glue down and sprinkle that glitter on. It's really pretty. This I don't get. The embossing buddy is being retired. That usually wipe on your surface, and then you stamp with the Versamark, and then you sprinkle your powder on, and then use your heat tool, and it melts the powder and it makes it really pretty. But this helps with the static to get a nice clean surface. So I'm kind of surprised that they are retiring that. The Stampin' Mist is going to be reconfigured. Instead of having a small sprayer bottle and a large liquid bottle, I think we're combining it. Not exactly sure, but it's reconfiguring it. And the snail adhesive is retiring. So if you already have the snail case, you might want to buy some refills. We will be coming out, I'm sure we'll come out with an adhesive. And let's see, I think they're getting rid of the Imperial replacement plates and punches. This is really sad. This big one, the Starburst one, is really one of, I know I say all these things are my favorites, but this Starburst punch I use a lot. It fits a 2-inch circle, so you could stamp a sentiment on a 2-inch circle and fit it on that Starburst punch. And, oh, let's see, I think here, these are just, I was making these the other day. So there's our Starburst punch, and the 2-inch circle fits perfectly on it. And it's, so anything that you have that, here's the punch. It's just a perfect size for a 2-inch circle or a 1 3/4 inch circle. But anyway, so they are retiring that. They are retiring the 4-petal flower. They're retiring the decorative ribbon border. They are retiring the 2 smaller circles, the 1 inch and the 1/2 inch, which over here they're retiring the 2 scallop ones. They're retiring this. That's sad. That's a really good punch. Get it before it's gone. You don't want to get rid of it. You don't want to lose that one. They're retiring the pretty labeled punch. Yep, they're keeping the dogs. I thought they had. They're getting rid of Twinkle Builder, Circle Tab, the Hot Air Balloons, and the Cake Builder and the Elephant Builder. And that's it for that. This page, everything's staying. If you don't have these paper snips, they're great to have along with the bone folder. These are great. And you take your pick tool. That's good for picking up sequins or rhinestones or little tiny pieces. None of this is retiring, which is good. Okay, as far as dies, let's see. Well, almost the whole page. The top row, the Animal Friends, Arts and Crafts, Beautiful Layers, Botanical, Bouquet Punch, Broadway Lights, and Catch the Day. These are the only 2 that are staying on this page. On this page, looks like they're all retiring except for Detailed Bands and the Dino and Detail. Oh, I guess Detailed Peacock isn't retiring. Maybe I don't. Like I said before, I might have missed one. So don't hold me to all this, because I just tried to do my best. And you can go online. That's the best way to look online, and go to my website, donnasingleton.stampinup.net, and there should be a big box that says last chance items. And especially because you'll want to check it there, because just because it's in the catalog retiring doesn't mean it's left. And over here, the Frosted Bouquet, In the Woods, Lakeside. These 2, these are great to have, layering circles and layering ovals. They are reconfiguring them, which means they're changing the packaging or the name of it. Maybe it's because we're getting 2. I shouldn't, well, maybe I'm kind of giving you a little too much information, but we are getting a die cutting machine. It is in the new catalog, but it won't be available right when the catalog comes out, but hopefully soon after. But these are great to have in your collection. This is a really good Merry Christmas that's retiring. The Nature's Roots, that's being reconfigured, retiring, reconfigured. So you can see wherever there's an R, it's retiring. I know this is a long video, but the stitched rectangles, that's being reconfigured. Let's see. These are all retiring. That's being reconfigured. Okay, on to embossing folders. The basket weave is being retired. Country florals. Uh-oh. Sounds like stamps fell behind me. Country floral retired. High Seas. Layered leaves. And, oh, corrugated 3D. That's a nice one, and that's retired. That's too bad. Tufted. They're retiring that. That's an awesome one. These 6 are retired. This is being reconfigured. The Woodling's being reconfigured. This Swirls and Curls, I like that one. I don't know why they're retiring it. And they're retiring these 3. So they're retiring this For the Love of Felt project kit and the For the Love of Felt stamp set. Luckily, they're keeping this Looking Up card kit. I really, really like that one. This has one of the best. It's over here. I'll lift the... I think this is one of the best sentiments from a kit. You have, I think, is that in the screen? Happy birthday, congratulations, feel better soon, thankful, and thanks so much. That is one of the best stamp sets, as far as I'm concerned, that has come in a kit. So if you buy this, it's got all punched out pieces. That's a really nice kit, especially to give to someone. as a gift, because for $27 they get all the punch outs, they get a stamp spot, a little ink spot, they get the stamp, they get all the supplies they need, and they get an acrylic block. So this is a really good card kit to have. These two are retiring. They're very nice. These also, all three of these on this page are what they call all-inclusive. So you do get the stamp, an ink spot, an acrylic block, and everything you need. And they always have this cute little box to save them in, and then you can use the box afterwards. Same thing. This one is fun because it's they give you new watercolor pencils, so you can play around with that. And let's see. Okay, so as far as host gifts, now do you know that you can be a host even if you're the only one that placed an order? If you spend $150, you start getting Stampin' rewards. When you get to $300, it's 12% rewards. So if you picked out $150 worth of stuff and you had a few friends and it comes up to anything over $150, get a couple of friends together, call me and we'll make it a party and you'll get Stampin' rewards. And then as a host, when you spend $150, you can pick a host stamp set. They're exclusive for only hosts, so $150 automatically makes you a hostess, and you get 10%. You spend $160, you get $16 worth of product. So you could spend $9.50 on this stamp set and then use the rest for something else. Here's another stamp set, Time for Tags. This is exclusively for hosts. And this New Wonders, that's a really cute one. And Believe You Can, it's another one. And that's it. So let me zoom in on this and see if you can see this. So for party sales, so whether you have your own order of $150 or you get a few friends together, you'll get 10%. So you'll start out at $15. When it gets to $300, you get 12%. When it gets to $450, you get 14%. I hope this is, I can't see if this is coming through, but sorry, $14.50, you get 14%. But also, when you hit $450, you get a 50% off item. So you can pick out anything. And wouldn't that be nice to have it be a hostess? And when our new die cutting machines, oh yes, I said plural machines, maybe you could get one for half price if you spend $150. I mean, if you get an order up to $450 between you and your friends. So think about it and give me a call if you decide you want to host a party. You can look on this page, on page 204 of the current catalog. We can do it online. You can do it all with catalogs. You can invite your friends to a class at my house, or I can come to you. I'll bring all the stamping supplies and we'll make a few cards and get a few orders, and you'll be able to rack in some rewards, because these rewards can be anything. You don't have to get the host sets, but it's a great thing to do, because a lot of you, I've seen some orders come in. I feel bad because somebody might have spent $130 and or even $140, $145, and for $5 more they could have gotten to $150 and got $15 free. So just think about it, because it is a nice offer. And I guess that's it. So I'm going to be doing another one of these videos on the mini catalog. I'll go through and mark it up, and then I'll go through it with you. And I just thought that this might be a way of seeing things, well, as they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. It's a little easier than reading that list of items. And like I said, things are available while they last. And all those items that I went through, they are retiring June 2nd. Okay, so I'll be back soon with another video on the mini catalog that runs January to June. Take care.